The Boshin War, unraveling the threads of power and conflict in Meiji-Era Japan. Step back in time to the twilight of the Edo era, where the promise of a new dawn quickly descended into the shadows of conflict. In this immersive exploration, we unravel the intricate threads of the Boshin War, a pivotal chapter in Japan's history. The agreed-upon transfer of power between the shogun and the emperor crumbled, setting the stage for a clash that would shape the destiny of a nation. Join us as we navigate the turbulent currents of political intrigue, power struggles, and the echoes of revolution. 1. Agreed-upon transfer of power. As Japan grappled with the winds of change, there was an initial semblance of order and agreed-upon transfer of power between the shogun and the emperor. However, this fragile agreement, meant to usher in a new era, quickly unraveled as conflicting visions for the future emerged. 2. The Restorationists' agenda. The Restorationists, driven by a fervent desire to modernize Japan and strip the shogun clan of their power, emerged as a potent force. Their vision for a new Japan did not include the incorporation of the shogun clan into the evolving system. Instead, they sought to dismantle the existing power structures, creating a landscape where the emperor would wield true authority. 3. Stripping power and lands. The core agenda of the Restorationists went beyond a mere transfer of authority. It aimed at a radical restructuring of the social-political landscape, stripping the shogun clan of not only their political power, but also their ancestral lands became a rallying cry for those advocating for a complete overhaul of the existing order. 4. The revolutionary diplomat's assassination. In the fragile web of negotiations and tensions between the shogun and the emperor, a revolutionary diplomat, a bridge between the two worlds, was assassinated. This act of violence became a catalyst, shattering any remaining hopes of a peaceful resolution. The echoes of the gunshot reverberated through the corridors of power, signaling that diplomacy had failed. 5. Only one option left. The Boshin War begins. With diplomatic channels closed and the Restorationists' agenda firmly opposed to compromise, there was only one option left. The Boshin War had begun. This conflict, spanning from 1868 to 1869, marked the culmination of the tensions that had been simmering beneath the surface. It was a clash between the forces of tradition and those of radical change. 6. Theaters of conflict. The Boshin War unfolded across multiple theaters, each with its unique challenges and strategic significance. From the Battle of Toba-Fushimi to the Siege of Ezu, the conflict painted a vivid picture of a nation torn between two visions of its future. The landscapes of Japan became canvases for the struggle for power and identity. 7. Imperial forces. Shogunate loyalists. The imperial forces, bolstered by the momentum of the Restorationists, faced off against the shogunate loyalists in a series of intense battles. The clash of ideologies played out on the battleground, where traditional samurai values collided with the winds of modernization. The Boshin War became a crucible where the fate of Japan hung in the balance. 8. The unraveling tapestry of change. As the Boshin War unfolded, it unraveled the tapestry of change, exposing the complexities of a nation in transition. The conflict was not just about military strategies, it was a struggle for the soul of Japan, a quest to define its identity in a rapidly evolving world. 9. Legacy of the Boshin War. The Boshin War ultimately led to the victory of the imperial forces and the dissolution of the Tokugawa shogunate. The Meiji-Era dawned, marking a period of radical transformation and modernization. The legacy of the Boshin War reverberates through Japan's modern history, influencing its political, social, and cultural landscape. Conclusion. As we conclude this journey through the tumultuous waters of the Boshin War, we witness the birth of a new Japan, a nation that emerged from the crucible of conflict, forever changed. Subscribe for more explorations into the historical chapters of Japan, and share your reflections in the comments on this pivotal moment that shaped the course of a nation. Arigatou gozaimasu, and see you on the next chapter of Japan's fascinating narrative. Like the echoes of cannon fire, may the stories of the Boshin War resonate through the corridors of history. Subscribe for more insights into the defining moments of Japan's past, and let the journey through time continue in the land of the rising sun. Arigatou gozaimasu.